Um, I don't know. I've just had it.
It was probably a deck of many things thing you got.
Maybe. It was probably I probably got like a rare magic item, and I was like, hey, can I have a bag of holding? It's like, no, I'm gonna give you a portable hole because that's more inconvenient. Nah, I'm good. Thanks. I have an intelligence of 24.
At least stop this.
Oh, it would be great. Yeah, I wouldn't hang with any of them.
No, that's too high.
No, 18's too high. I'd give myself
Like a 14?
I'd give myself a 14.
15? 15 maybe? No, Chris, I'd give you a 15 because you actually like graduated college and stuff already,
Yeah,
and you're going into a field that
college. You don't have to be smart to graduate college.
Graduating
that's fair.
college
But at the
gives
same
you
time, like
graduating college,
you're
gives
going
you
into a
+1
field
stat
that
bonus.
requires actual intelligence.
Slade, I did hear that.
I'm just a glorified babysitter.
This is a lockpicking set. This isn't a lockpick. This is a pry bar. Those are lockpicks.
That's not a lockpick. This is a lockpick.
That's not a knife.
That's a knife. I don't know what we're doing.
This lock's shitty though, because look.
I'm still browsing
locked
spells, so.
This session is going well.
Still cool though.
Well, I figured
I'm confused. I feel like I should be distracted, even though I've long since closed the only game I was playing.
I don't know the other ones. Probably somewhere, I guess.
But we stole the gold.
Right.
We looted it.
Yeah.
We killed
So
the
I
guy.
mean now
That's true. We looted it.
we have nothing really else here unless we.
I'm holding the. I have the egg.
You already went over there.
We have what we came here for, which was the egg. Are we gonna make a giant? Did you just steal the quest from Fallout, where you steal the Deathclaw egg for an omelet?
Did you mean to make that pun?
I'm going to
Fallout
unfurl
4
my
and-
wings of flame. I'm just going to pick up who's next to me. I'm gonna pick up Figs and I'm gonna fly him across the gap.
Wait, we pulled Fang out. Yeah, we just didn't. Yeah, we just didn't move his token. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am depressed.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, well, now we just go back.
I'm gonna sprout my new wings of flame that I got.
Oh,
from the deck
that's
and just
right. This is
stay
where
across
we
from the deck.
Oh wait, yeah, I got a random ring.
I literally.
I thought you gave it to me. Yeah.
It's the Ring of Greed.
I don't think you gave it to me.
This is where it is in this timeline.
Oh no, wait, I don't get it. I don't get anything. Hold on, no, because I got the charlatan's die. I got the charlatan's die. That's right. I got because it's a wondrous item.
Thanks. He gives to the fire, Ganassi.
No, it stacks. You only take 25%
Ooh, I
damage
want
now.
this. Okay, that's one spell I'm taking. That's
I think it
definitely-
legitimately stacks.
No, it doesn't. If it did stack, I would have probably kept the Mace of the Black Crown attuned, because that also gives me fire resistance. If I would have had this one, I might
What
as
about
well have fire
12.5%
immunity.
fire resistance? No, 12.5%.
No. Yes, I understand how half works. I understand what an eighth is, but with how D&D, but with how D&D rounds down, it might as well be fire resistance. Any attack that hits me, especially if I have received the save, is doing like 2 fire damage.
Is enough. You gotta get below 1 though. That's when you start truncating.
975 fire damage. Oh, okay. So it only does 200. Thanks.
He might live.
It's legitimately a possibility. Anyway, who wants to hop on my magical saucer and get the fuck out of here?
I do.
I want to cry.
My bones hurt.
My bones. My bones. We hop on our.
Let's
magical
hop on the
and
saucer.
Fly back to the university.
Anton.
Oh yeah, you have
Hey,
like
what?
you have like a super transportation.
Yeah, that's my job.
I forgot you had that mortar and pestle thing.
I have mortar and pestle.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I almost took transport via plants because I thought it sounded useful.
Well, you also have teleport.
24.
Oh yeah.
Isn't spring tiny?
Yeah. Shut up.
Pog.
We're back in the university. Adventuring Guild's this way, right? Biggs, you were drunk when you were there. Where do we go?
I'm too drunk to. I was too drunk to remember, but sure.
Oh,
Let's.
okay.
I remember where I was going, or was I absolutely hammered out of my gourd? That's okay. That's
Real?
19.
It's like resurrection as degree.
Would Fates could do it?
Hmm?
Would Fates do it?
Fates would do it.
Okay. I said, sort of just
8 grand order?
kick open the door. Just
Fates.
we killed it.
And you don't need.
That's different. I don't know what he's paying for his.
No, I meant like.
The chairman.
Oh yes, that's right.
Flago.
Like, hey, you.
Close enough.
W your flail.
Might as well call it Yaga.
Flail that need. I know what to do. So.
That's fine.
Oh, are you? I'm sorry. Are you trying to find a place to sell your superfluous magic items?
Yes.
Huh. That's wild. I wonder what that could be like.
Wonder what that
It's
could be.
wild, man. That's a really neat word. I really thought you were gonna say something more along the lines of crazy.
No, you know what's wild? Is that the fact that on the way you got bored and you decided to draw a card from the deck, and now you're a Tyrannosaurus.
I was crazy once.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was
Yeah,
here. I
that's
am role
right.
playing like normal, and I was like, guys, we killed it. Okay,
Wait,
maybe
we roleplay that. We roleplay that.
Maybe can I offer to just take another Uriel and we can forget the Tyrannosaurus thing ever happened?
More funnier. Great English, Michael.
Okay, but it's gonna actually make this unplayable for me, and I would like to engage with this rather than play video games the whole time. Yay!
Negative.
Wait,
14.
technically, couldn't I use cleansing touch to get rid of it?
No.
14. No, it's very cursed. Oh, I couldn't before. The only one that I might have succeeded on is Dex. 14. 14. 14. 14. Excellent.
To get rid of the negative stats is the only way to do the
Get a god
like,
to bless them off of me, or to die and have all of my negative curses removed.
I'm still looking through spells.
Like
If there was a
one of the ways we found out to circumnavigate this is
You give it all?
to just straight up die and have Chris use one of his wishes on me to bring me back without any of my negative effects.
Michael, apparently you're muted on this stream. John just messaged me saying the Gaysian can't be heard.
It's because
And
Oh yeah, he messaged me too.
you guys decided that you would pull for each other
Yeah.
in lieu, and
Right.
he pulled
Oh, that's right.
you,
Okay,
and you
that's
pulled
better.
these.
that fixed it.
I remember what happened. I'm just saying, like, I should have just kept the first one and then.
Probably would have been better, but I wouldn't want to have burned a true resurrection for that.
Oh, is it like not a spell slot? Is it something else?
No, it's like it's the same as like one of my wishes or a vizier. I don't have. I can cast true resurrection. I don't have that as a spell. That's a 9th level spell.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was more like you. That's my
No.
Would Revivify work or no?
What's the difference between resurrection and true resurrection?
True resurrection? You don't have to have the body, and it can be at any time within 99 years.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Resurrection
Right.
has to be within 5 days.
Okay. Chris, you know the scene that like blew up like everywhere is like a short of Asterion going off on the player character in that one when he gets resurrected?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm assuming Baldur's Gate works by the same thing as like D&D where that they have to consent to be brought back, right?
Yes.
Okay. That makes that 100 times funnier to me. He was ready.
Me.
He was ready. He came back ready. Sorry, I just wanted to confirm that that's how that worked.
I don't remember where I put this down. And I would consult my notebook in case you had it, but I don't have my fucking notebook because I haven't had that shit in a while.
You know what
Yeah.
that kinda sounds like?
That fucking sucks. 'Cause there's some fun loot in there that I don't think I'm gonna ever remember.
Oh no. If only there was a fun little item in there that made you immune to curses or something, I don't know.
You pulled, you got the consequences. Where the fuck is it? Okay, well, I remember one of them was the deck, but you've already manifested that. I know one of them was for Slade. And I think it was an instrument. I'll PM you guys if I find it, I'll let you guys know of the loot. Right now,
Cool.
it's gonna take me too much time to look for it, so we'll just skim past it for now.
Okay.
She does hand you over a nice sack of gold at about 15,000 gold. And she sets on the counter. She sets a few magical items that, I'll let you know later when I fucking figure it out.
Who's not carrying money right now?
I got it all deleted, so don't give it to me.
I have 21,000.
I've got a lot of money. I don't need any more walking around money.
I have 32,000. If that's the least amount, I guess I'll take
I'm
it.
just gonna look over it. Just Xeris,
I think I have the least
being
amount.
my
I have
purse.
20.
I'm probably gonna
okay.
get it lost again.
Let me see how much money I have.
Either Sprigger or myself
No,
has the
no.
least.
I have 3,000 gold.
Oh,
I'll give it to Spring.
poor.
I have 0.
Well, I didn't get a chance to grab things, I guess.
Isn't there a
Because I
reason?
pulled from the deck.
Come here,
I'm
Pablo.
going to continue pulling from the deck.
Hello.
Did you just call him Poverty Frog?
Yes. Take money. Just
Cool.
drop it on his
I'm
head.
Clunk!
That's the one I'm talking about. That was tripping
I
balls.
currently don't have. Wait, hold on. What was the voice? It was like Doug Dimmadome.
It's like I
Dexter
currently
Bell.
don't have.
Just because I don't currently have like much money on me does not make me a poverty frog. I have retired from being a marquis.
You retired from being wealthy. Take the money, poverty frog. You can't point at it, you don't own it. Take the money.
How much money was it?
15,000.
Wait, so whatever you point at, you own?
No, Fang. If you have to own it, but if you can't point at it, if it's not something physical, you don't own it.
Fang points at Nixers.
I point in the vague direction of my home where I own a mansion.
I'm going to take out my dagger. Put that away before I cut off your finger.
That's funny. Same thing a lady said to me last week.
Why is a lady cutting off your finger?
No, it was my sword.
You like my sword, so
Anyway,
I
thank
cut
you
it.
very much. This has been a wonderful experience. I've really grown as an adventurer. Thank you.
Our pleasure. I'm glad you've decided to help us out a little bit.
So where do you need me to put the egg?
Oh, you can just drop it off for me. It's okay. We'll
Okay.
You see her open
I'm sorry,
like
it's
a
pretty
side-
big. I just want to make sure you can get it where you need to go.
You see her open like a side door that opens up pretty wide, and you see like 3 guys come out and like lay it down and slowly roll it. You notice they get
Damn,
to
they're
the
gonna
door.
make a good
you notice
scrambled
that
egg, huh?
They get to the door and it doesn't fit through, and they have to like heavy arm it the other way to roll it long ways as they like flop it over.
That thing's gonna wake up Dizzy.
Or it's gonna become a really good scrambled egg.
It's okay. They don't have to know about anything that might happen between now and transportation back to its new home. So, thank you very much.
Anything else big and annoying that needs to die besides, as I gestured at the fire ganassi? Again, I took a Uriel.
I know, but it's still funny.
It's still funny. It's still funny.
Hooray.
Well, is there anything else? Because if not, I'm getting tremendously bored.
There is nothing else.
Splendid. We'll be on our way.
Take care.
Oh, where is the library?
Are you just are you asking the person you were
Yeah.
walking away from? Which one? The Grand Library or like a smaller like subsection?
Whichever one would have more knowledge. Grand Library, I imagine.
I mean, there's a bunch of pompous pricks in there, but you know, yeah, more
I'm
knowledge. in the
familiar.
He'll
Grand
fit right.
Library.
He'll fit right in.
Most likely.
Yes.
So if you go down that road, if you take a right once you hit that, you see that stable right over there? If you hit that, take a right, and then go down for about 300 more feet, you'll see like a weird dude on the corner. He's homeless. Don't give him money. Take a left there and you'll see the library.
Thank you. Ooh, very nice. I will leave and go to the library.
Okay.
And I will
You
follow.
you follow the set of directions. You take a right at the stables. You walk by the homeless dude and you see him shake
give
out a
him-
cup.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I
I
give him
knew
10
it.
gold, and I give him 10 gold and say, "Hey, there was a lady back in the building over there. She told me that she didn't like you. You should go give her a piece of your mind."
I would love to, but she's my ex-wife and I have a restraining order, so I can't go talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that happen?
Long story.
You make him look
Reason we don't have kids anymore.
Right, we can go talk to his ex-wife.
That is a wonderful idea, Fang. Here, and I'm going to touch. Oh no, it's the guy's self.
Oh,
It's
damn
not.
it.
It's not.
I was gonna say if you
It's
had
not
like
seeming.
major illusion or something.
Yeah, it's not seeming.
Damn. That would have been so good.
We're gonna do what we did in the other
You know
thing where we
what?
like,
How petty am I?
you're uber petty, dude. You're next series. You're
Really?
always petty.
Am I? Because this is extremely petty.
Do it. Do it.
This is so petty. I'm going to cast Wish.
No.
To cast to cast Seeming on him, so that he looks like. I'm going
This
to. I'm
is
gonna
too
say
petty.
like one of
This
the
is too
most
petty.
conventionally
good.
attractive people that you could possibly imagine. He is a Greek Adonis.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast that on him. Say, listen, why don't you here take a look at yourself in maybe a looking glass. Go in, see how things rekindle between you. She doesn't need to know that you are you.
You're right. He kind of looks in the water. He sees his reflection. I should. You see him run off, and you don't hear anything for 5 minutes. And then about, like, you're kind of thinking, you're like,
I'm gonna walk. No, I'm gonna walk. I'm just gonna keep walking like into the library, and like 5 to 8 minutes. I'm just gonna drop Seeming.
about 20 seconds after that, you just hear about 9 blocks down. You hear about 9 blocks down. You just hear a guy go, "Fireball!" And you feel the ground like shake a little, and you see a little bit of smoke coming out.
These earthquakes are coming more and more in between.
It's so petty. I love it. Is that how Michael gets us to get rid of our wish spells? Just to
I was
make
told to be
inconvenience?
uber-
See,
petty.
you could have used True Resurrection on me and got rid of all of my Uriels, but no, you made a guy beautiful
Resurrection is
for
a 9th
all of
level
5
spell,
minutes.
and Wish cannot do that.
I still
Oh, I know
have
it's a
them.
card.
I have 2 True Resurrections.
Yeah, if you would like
Oh,
us
that's
to
cool.
kill you, we can.
Yeah, I'll kill myself
We
real quick.
have the damage output.
I have the damage output.
If you listen, if you want me to do this for me, I need a little bit of tit for tat.
You just
got-
got all of my money.
Oh no, sure. I'm not interested in money.
Of course
but
not.
from my knowledge, you have a mystical understanding of the universe that you could ask of it.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. So, I've heard tale of a little known artifact known as the Teeth of Dalver Nar. So
God damn it.
if you could let me know where they are,
Max Sirius is just a BBEG at this point.
I would gladly resurrect you free of all your curses.
I'll think about it.
Wonderful. Lots to think on. Anyway, and I
Indeed.
walk into the library.
Speaking of questions to the cosmos, a long time ago I asked a question about which of the gods I would like to talk to.
I was crippled.
And I've been
last time,
really wanting
so I guess that one doesn't really
to
count.
do that.
I think it's pretty damn slippery.
I'm so confused on what you just asked me.
Do you think they have any books on how to hunt down magical squirrels in this library?
Maybe? It's possible. Why don't you go ask?
Okay.
You guys walk into the library and you see a very nice like man sitting there. Eric Griffel, not very commonly seen, but he's very clean cut. He tends to preen himself pretty often. He kind of looks at you guys and goes, "Ah, welcome. How can I help
That's
you?"
not how Eric Cochran speaks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this better?
Yes! Did we take a long rest before this?
It's
Because
canonical.
if not, Fang still has like those 3rd degree burns, right?
Yeah.
Canonical for us.
Do you know how I got these scars?
Do you know how I got these
Wanna know how I
scars?
get these scars?
No, I got these
I would swim. I can't do.
The
Fang's
gentleman
voice.
looks at you and goes, "May I assist you in looking for a book of some sort? School
yes,
project,
I-
perhaps?"
Yes. Could you assist me into books detailing the history and the fall of the Dawnfall Isle?
No. He kind of looks at you and goes, We have a very small selection, but it's basically just textbooks of what happened. You're basically reading like a 7th grade textbook to learn about it, which you probably read before.
And would you happen to have, and I'm just gonna lean forward, any more esoteric texts?
Chris, as your DM, I need to ask you to lower a little bit of your words so I know what you're saying.
I just whispered to Chris. Mike didn't pick it up. I just said, "What does that mean?"
I don't even know what that means.
Don't use your big words on me, man!
Are you stuck on esoteric?
Yeah, I know
Yes.
what the fuck esoteric
They're
means.
stuck on esoteric.
Esoteric is just a more esoteric way of saying weird.
It's
Gibby.
esoteric. Esoteric means
Yes.
like
Unusual and unique.
kind of unusual and unique. It's like you need to know, like
More esoteric.
you need to really know about it. Like there's
It's niche.
no yeah, like it's
Okay.
you're not expected.
He kind of looks at you and he kind of leans in and goes, "They're 7th grade textbooks. You'll probably find something along the lines of that in there. I mean, they're used."
This is a university and you don't have higher knowledge?
I'm not part of the university. I'm just a public library for use. They have their own shit, man.
That lady was useless. I'm glad I sent her ex-husband to her.
Yeah,
And then I'm just going
fuck.
to turn around. I'm going to walk towards the university where they are going to have something for me.
You pull up to the university and you see like a younger folk. He seems like around like mid-20s and kind of looks at you and goes, "Wow, welcome in. I see some new faces. How are we doing today?"
Wonderful. Would you happen to be able to guide me into knowledge based about the Dawnfall ruins?
Oh yeah, we got a class about that.
Wonderful. Is there a reading list?
Well, I mean, you can sign up for the class. There's only like maybe 30 students at a time normally. It's not a very popular class because, I mean, who the fuck gives a shit about those dead ass fucking whatevers? But, you know, you can take the class if you want. It doesn't count against your credits really, so you should be okay to take it as a free elective.
Maybe you could get on the waiting list.
I love Michael trying to like bullshit like electives and like curriculum about this world when he went to college for 1 semester.
2, baby.
He did 2 semesters.
What a
And it wasn't like he was
terrible
any good at either of them, but he did 2.
Well, that's great then. Could I talk to the professor?
You
What's
can
the
try.
professor's name?
Huh?
What's the professor's name?
What's the professor's name? And give me an
Turn-
entire
turn to the
reading
tab.
list.
Turn to the second tab. Yeah. Hold on. I need my book. Where did it go?
There.
No, it's my
What
my
book?
notebook.
Oh,
My
your
binder.
notebook?
What
Orm
the
is
fuck?
the first, was one of the ones that showed up on there, and I just find that funny.
Put it in your bag.
Oh, it's hidden under my fucking player's hand.
I don't like any of these names. These all suck. I hate the fact that Persona names are on here. I forgot about that every fucking time. We're gonna go with... Rosalind.
Is there a pencil with a pink ball on it over there?
Balls.
God damn it.
Nope, it's over here.
Oh.
What's his name?
Rosalind. You can try to speak with him if you want. How do I put this into better words? He's a ghost, so good luck with that.
What's his name?
What's his name?
Rosalind.
Professor Rosalind.
I had the Lin right.
Wonderful. Well, thank you then.
Yeah, class is up the stairs, take a right. Once you hit into the science wing, you'll see him like 4 doors down on room like 308, I think.
Oh, 4 doors down? What that man? Anyway.
I just had a quick question.
Ah, yes, my fine, less intelligent friend.
What makes you say that?
You know what? Fair assumption. I cannot assume by the fact that you are burned from head to toe that you
What
are a
because of
human.
half-orc? Are you being racist right now?
What if
you
I
be-
am?
Gizmo?
I want to speak to your...
He's on a university campus. There are no racist people on a university campus.
Are you
What
racist?
What do you
Well,
mean?
that's
You
an
were on a
ability,
university campus, motherfucker.
Yeah, in Wisconsin. That doesn't count.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
You guys are basically at Tennessee right now. You're at like.
My own unintelligent joke. I was gonna say, okay, so this may come as a shock, but I don't read that often.
Ah, my
But if
bad.
there's a chance, Michael just preemptively called
You're
me an
fine.
idiot.
Can I help you out with something?
Yeah.
Are you looking for the cafeteria?
We track down magical beasts.
Oh.
Book, how to track down magical beasts.
Oh yeah, tracking down magical beasts is
Trapping them.
there's like a good chunk of books. I think it's like Trapping in the Fae for Dummies 101.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to actually help me.
That is an actual book. My friend, that is an actual book that does delve into the abilities of tracking down specific creatures.
I turned to next Sarah, so I'm like,
I'm down the hall.
oh yes.
Yeah, I'm down the hall. I don't give a shit about your problems.
Oh, how nice.
God, this is really just a great role play for Chris, isn't it?
Alright, so where is it?
The library? It's if you go downstairs, you'll see our entrance. It's like on the left-hand side. You shouldn't miss it.
Okay, and what was your name?
You have to be a dick. My name is Roger.
Fuck you.
Roger.
My name is what? My name is who?
My name is
Roger.
Roger.
Roger. Okay.
Skinny Shadow.
I'm gonna go look at the books.
Do you want to go first or okay?
Well, we can take turns. You can first.
Okay. I'm going to go look for the professor, Professor Reslin.
You go down the hall and you kind of look for 308 and you do find a door and it does have their name on it, and you open the door and it does seem empty, but it does seem lit up.
Professor Reslin.
No response.
I'm gonna go. Is there like a bookshelf in this room? Is it like a?
There's a small bookshelf. There's a bunch of textbooks on it right now.
Any of them look anything related to what I'm looking for?
This looks to be things on like a 7th, 8th grade level, and looking at the textbooks, you've read through these before, not only like in middle school, but like knowledge of looking for the Dawnfall ruins. You've read through this book multiple times. You don't notice too much off about it. It's about the same textbook, and as you're kind of looking through it, you feel like a presence behind you, as you hear, "I was waking from my nap. What's up?"
This man is a college professor.
Nexirus in his head slowly resigns himself to the fact that he's going to have to deal with this man for the coming half hour. Professor Reslin, hello.
You turn around, you see an old man. Like if an elf was old, you can fucking tell. This man looks like he's on his fucking deathbed. He is a ghost. You do notice he's missing a foot as he looks at you and goes, "You don't look like one of my new students."
I was a prospective one, but I figured that since you had all the information that I needed to know, and that I am already pretty well acquainted with the.
You know,
name-
prune juice is really good for your bones.
Pardon?
He kind of starts stumbling away as he's like, as he kind of sits down at his desk, and you see him like wave his hand as like some papers come across, and you notice that they're students' papers, and you notice he starts to grade them. But the other thing you notice as you're kind of looking around and you kind of glance down at the papers is that these papers are 9 months old,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just grading them.
That's longer
Whoa.
than a semester.
Well, Professor Reslin, I was curious if you had any information about the downfall of Dawnfall and any potential ritual that the king may have been a part of, any clandestine affairs.
I was alive back then, you know? It was a good time. The Dawnfall
look it.
ruins were a spectacular sight to see. Everything was from head to toe endured was decorated head to toe in gold and magic pillars, and it was a grand time. We were a thriving kingdom, and we were doing really well. What was the question again?
What do you know of the king?
And the Fire
king's
Nation attacked.
activities? Anything that he potentially would have been up to? just
Oh,
before-
he was an outrageous prick. Man, he
Uh-huh.
wouldn't see anyone unless if you were like a high noble and you kind of him off. But you know, I don't know. Things kind of happen real quick. The castle kind of turned like all black, and then just boom, shit started going down. Everything started dying. Crops started going. You know, couldn't keep a fucking living for the life of us, so that's why I had to move out here and get a teaching job. Not exactly my finest moment, but
Yeah. Any remembrance? Any strange names that were thrown out? Any visions, magical effects that you can remember?
there was this weird symbol in the sky before the castle kind of ate itself. It was kind of fucked up in a way. I don't think anyone lived, but yeah, it was this weird symbol. It had a bunch of different fucking sigils inside of it. It was a very interesting like look on it before everything went to shit.
Would you be able to recreate that symbol for me?
Yeah, I can do my best memory. You see him like wave a pen. You see-
I'm going to give him a flash of genius.
Okay. You notice he kind of looks through, and the instant his pen touches the paper, he seems to like, it almost seems to take over and just instinctive. And you notice that he is very good at being able to recreate this. He was most likely an artist of some sort before he transitioned over. You can tell by the way he
Oh, so this
moves
guy's
his hand.
trans too? What the fuck?
Experience.
He finishes sketching it out and kind of shows you and goes, "That seemed about right."
I'm going to take it. Thank you very much. This has been ever so helpful. Yeah, and you don't know what the symbol was.
Everything just kind of seemed to explode. I assumed it was, like a fireball, one of those cracked out fireballs. You know, the ones like over in the sorcery towers that like blow shit up half the time on accident.
Well, no, this is immensely helpful. Thank you very much, Professor Reslin.
Oh, no, bro. I'm glad to help out a fellow student
Um,
or former student.
does this? When I take a look at this, does this spark anything for me?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And just to be a dick about it, I'm gonna do another flash of genius. So 38.
You recognize a lot of the symbols. This isn't a spell you've seen cast out before, but you do recognize the symbols off of it, of like things taken off of like this is from a regeneration spell. This is taken off of Revivify. This is taken off of Cure Wounds, and you can kind of piece together as it slowly goes out. You see a couple like Raised Dead sigils as you kind of like gather it around. You can make a best guess that this is most likely some sort of like life prolonging ritual of some sort. But that's the best you can go off of based on the fact that this isn't a spell that is commonly used.
Mm-hmm. This was a long ritual. Thank you, Professor Reslin. This has been incredibly helpful.
Can you give me peanuts from the cafeteria? I haven't had some in a long while.
You know what? I'll go down and I'll get started on that right away.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
a good student.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
In the lobby.
in
Yeah,
the
in the
library.
I'm gonna
Literally
ask the rest. What have you guys been up to? You just following along, or?
No, I was waiting for him outside. I didn't follow him in.
Okay.
Uh,
Fang, you get to.
All I'm gonna ask when he comes down is, did you get what you needed?
Fang, you end
Good
up
talk,
in
Nexeris.
the, you end up in the library and you
I thought
see.
you were doing his thing first, because that was happening.
I was just checking with a couple other people, and Fang, you make it
Yeah,
to the
he can
library.
do
You
his
open
thing.
the doors. You notice it's not like it's not as big as the other library, but it is definitely, like it does. You can feel like magical presence off of certain things that are just exonerating a grand amount. So you kind of like take a look around and you see another like librarian kind of sitting there. You notice they're not really paying attention to the door. They're just reading.
Excuse me.
Yes, yes.
I'm looking for how to capture magical beasts. 101 for dummies.
Row 8, shelf 9. Third
Thank
one
you.
on the left.
you find a book called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
You end up finding a series
It's
of.
called Awesome Beasts and where their location is.
You kind of look through and you do see that Chris just broke his pillow.
I didn't break it. It has a magnet in it.
Oh, that's nice. So you kind of look through and you notice like a bunch of different books, and you do notice like hunting for dummies, things like that. So you do take like hunting, tracking, things like that, hunting in the Feywild. You do notice one that says how to cook grung 103 ways, which does concern you a little bit that the school has that. But you kind of skim over it as you kind of take a stack of books.
Cool.
Spring's not gonna be happy about this one.
Wonder if I should just check that out, just in case. Nah. I bring big stack of books back and say, oh wait, can would I have to? I guess I could only take them if I have a library card.
Do what you want, brother.
Can I check these out?
Do you have a current? Are you currently residing in the dormitories of the?
Am I? I don't know.
You are not. You can lie if you'd like, but
Yes.
make a deception check. Yes.
-1.
Natural 20.
Oh, good shit. That does
Well
beat out their,
then.
that does beat out their 10. She kind of looked at you and goes,
There's just nothing behind his eyes. Yes. It's
Just
just like,
yes.
well, I guess so.
She kind of looks at you and
He
goes.
seems very trusting.
He doesn't seem
Yeah,
smart
she
enough
looks
to
at you
lie.
up and down. She goes.
He's too smart.
She looks at you up and down. Just goes. All right. Stamps the books and goes. Well, I mean, if I see you around, you know, I'm always free afterwards. So if you want to hang out,
What?
huh?
Don't worry about it.
Bye.
You do end up leaving with a stack of about 4 books.
Oh, looks like you were successful as well.
Yeah. Can you help me read these?
You can read, Fang.
I can. There's a lot of books. I don't know how much time we have. That's all.
And to answer your question, Anton, yes, I found partially what I needed, but there seems to be more information. He doesn't seem to know Professor Resin doesn't seem to know anything more, but on the off chance that keeping him alive helps him remember something later, I'm not inclined to tamp off that knowledge of information yet.
Oh my god, I think I wrote this so long ago, it's on my old phone, and I don't have that anymore. I now realize, I think I wrote down all of the loot on my phone.
But did you get a new one?
Yeah.
You didn't transfer the file over?
I did, but because it's a Samsung app, it didn't transfer.
You amaze me.
It's fine. I kind of remember some of the stuff. I'll pull up all the
Fine.
loot and stuff for you guys in a minute.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, there were some good things in there.
In any case, I've found partially what I needed. I think the rest needs to be in discussion with more knowledgeable higher or darker powers than any on this campus would like to converse with. Perhaps we'll come to find information on what I'm looking for later. Have any of you goals, aspirations, anything that...
Well, unless any of you know how to find a certain deity named Mask, no.
I would love to be able to remember the answer to the cosmic question I had, but I cannot.
You had a question and then you forgot your question?
No,
What's
I
your
asked a
question, soldier?
I asked a question way back when we were using our questions to figure out who to talk to get rid of our negatives.
Uriels?
And then Michael told me, and then we both forgot.
Also, that was what I was getting
That-
to, which is the one that I need to go to is Mask,
Because you already did that interaction?
or something to that effect.
Michael would have to.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, but it's like Slade doesn't have the information. Slade, I'm asking what Slade wants to do, and Slade doesn't know because Michael doesn't remember.
Oh, okay.
I also don't remember.
Not
It's not
bad.
all on him. He told me. We just both forgot. It is a mutual lack of brain cells that has led to this predicament.
I mean,
Oh, I remember.
That's completely fair enough.
Okay, so Slade, there is a Olma harp. OLLAMH harp. There was a ring, and I don't remember which ring, but I'm gonna check real quick. Because if I see it, I'll probably remember which one it was, and I'll probably be like, oh yeah, that's why I gave that to you.
Let's see.
Oh, right. It was a Ring of Red Fury. I think I put something in there that somebody really kind of would like, and I don't remember what it was, which kind of sucks. So we're
Yeah.
gonna add this in because I think this would be nice. There's also a small needle.
Man, if I wanted your dick, I would have asked for it.
Give that needle here. I'm gonna take it from whoever had it. And I'm gonna cast Identify.
Tattoo.
It is a ghost step tattoo.
Ghost Step Tattoo. Okay. That's Figs,
Mm-hmm.
this would be pretty good for you if you didn't have 3 legendary magical weapons.
Probably.
You could walk through walls with this.
That does sound neat, but I'm good for now.
Would you like to walk through walls?
I was smart, but flying, walk through walls. I'm alright.
Is anyone currently unhappy with something that they're currently attuned to?
I think
No.
that's one of the problems we have right now is everybody is
Everyone's
fucking
attuned to
loaded.
everything.
Rather full up.
You should attune to the Ring of Attunement.
Yes.
I mean, I'm attuned to my weapon, I'm attuned to the Belt of Stone Giant Strength, and I'm attuned to the Amulet of Health.
Wait.
I'm going to flick my coin,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast divination.
Okay.
I'm going to ask Timora,
What should I do?
where would I have to go, or who would I have to speak to, in order to learn more about this sigil that I've acquired?
I have to look at the fucking thing. Oh. What are you casting from it?
Divination.
What's Gibby thinking about?
Right now? The campaign.
Pizza.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, think about how I'm hungry and how I can sneak food into
Like
this
when
house
the
with my family
video
knowing.
occasionally goes to the two frogs spooning.
I don't think there's spooning.
You may try your luck at the Song Spires. There may be
Stuff and things.
a human or two that might know a little bit about this information.
What a casual response from a god.
Ooh.
You were looking for Mask, were you, Figs?
That's the one. It's either that or I have you kill me. And by the way, I have thought about that. I've realized there's nothing to lose with this. So what's the item you were looking for?
If you would inquire on the whereabouts of the Teeth of Dalvernar.
Teeth of Delvin. Jesus, that's a crazy name. Okay. I'll just look to this guy and ask pretty much out loud, where can I find the Teeth of Dalvernar?
In someone's mouth. You do get a general location, and you like in your mind it flashes as it kind of pans out a little bit, and you realize that's not even the same continent you're on. Make an intelligence check for me.
Oh God. I rolled a natural 19 last time. 11.
11. You do recognize this as the continent of Exandria.
I was really hoping you were going to say Port Tamale.
What continent is that even on?
Make it fucking Wild Mount. Whatever.
I
I'll
do
just
not
look down like,
opens the door. I do not think these are the right people.
Port Tamale.
it's like, so.
I mean, aren't our
I
two
have
campaigns
bad
connected anyway?
news.
Oh,
Apparently, it's very, very far away.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, well, lack of specifically, somewhere on the continent of Exandria.
Well, that's helpful enough. I'm going to pull out my dagger and I'm going to stab it up into Figs' jaw.
Okay, make an attack roll.
You're like, you could have done that gentler.
What continent are we on?
I don't know.
Wait, how much health does he have?
You'll probably have the continent name
118.
Can I just suplex him to do? If you don't kill him, can I suplex him?
Can I have advantage because he's letting me do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just gonna break my own neck, but okay.
Natural 20? Your natural 1. Oh, nice.
Natural 20.
A natural 2?
Natural 20.
You did it
With-
other way, other fingers. There you go. It was just
I'm
reversed.
Just gonna let this happen 'cause I
Mirror.
don't give a shit at this point because you're gonna come anyway. As you finish like telling him, he goes, "Good," and he jabs the dagger up. It just goes straight through your fucking jaw, like out your eye. The tip is pointing out. As you're just like, as your face is just like, ah.
Ow. Keels over.
I'm going to pull it out, flick it once.
Damn, he went out like a bitch.
Figs, come back whole. And I'm just gonna curl my fist as I cast True Resurrection on him.
You see a counter spell. No, I'm kidding.
I was telling you.
As you do, you see his body like reform again as it like staggers up as you see Figs like awake again. Of just like, okay, that was not fun.
I really hope that was satisfying, because I'm never doing that again.
Good enough.
I don't.
Fails. Sure.
I don't.
I don't know what just happened.
You gotta
want to
know
die.
when to hold up.
Try that against
I
me.
wanna-
Know
do a
when
thing.
to fold 'em.
0.
Know when to walk away.
Oh, that's a strength
Know
roll.
when to run. You never
0.
count your
Why does
money
nobody know how to shut
while you're
up?
sitting at the table.
Gotta go from a -3 dex saving throw to a +11. That's crazy.
Crazy?
I want you to know that I joined in the dancing.
Yeah.
Just get a gif of a dancing frog.
QB's -14. I'm divvying up between the three of you.
Well, I didn't do shit.
Not
What?
you, Slade, Fang, and Chris.
You said Gibby's
I
-4. I was
just
like, what?
joined.
I have no
He's taking your
participation.
-14 and divvying it up between the three
Oh.
of them.
I have
Okay,
nothing to do with his actions.
You guys both take a -5, Slade, you take a -4.
No, we're not.
No, fuck you.
Okay, I wanna
he's
do a
got a
thing.
bunch of books on how to. Wait, was somebody else talking? Did I interrupt somebody?
No.
Briggs trying to talk.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
You guys finish whatever, and then.
Sprig, go ahead.
Is there like a place around here, like a temple, or various temples, or a district of temples?
Make a intelligence check.
I'm just gonna. 16.
You know that there are a couple temples around. None of them are particularly interesting to you as much. It's mainly temples to gods for elves, dwarves, and humans are the main three. There are some smaller ones for like orcs, things like that, but there's really not a lot here. Most people tend to do their like religious activities in their own dorms or off campus.
Okay. Sad face.
I don't think I can cast divination more than once per day. Hold on, Timora's coin. Once per day. Yeah, I can't ask her again. But perhaps in the future.
One day I'll be able to get the information for how to start
Now-
my stuff.
I'm honestly pretty happy because now I can focus on getting stronger rather than focusing on just getting back what I had.
Because
It's quite nice for me.
every time I've like even that one time I knew what the name of the thing was. Every time I've looked for a temple for it, we've not been in a town that has a temple for it.
Hmm.
So I'm just
Where-
kind of locked out of that.
How far away are the song spires from the university?
About 2,500 miles.
I would walk 2,500 miles, and I would walk 2,500 more.
Just to see the man who.
No, just to
walks-
be the man.
just to kill Gibby's character.
Because it's a love
over
song.
And over.
It's just to be the man who'd walk 1,000 miles to show up at your door.
So I
That's-
could
it's-
just
Well,
see you.
It'll take us. I know where I need to go next, and that's the Song Spires. That would take us 3 nights of travel.
Why are they
Yeah,
called the
actually-
Song Spires?
No, it would take us 3 hours to get there. Now, if we wait until night, it'll take us 3 minutes. Or we could be there instantaneously with the help of Sprig. But that would be risky. Is there anything
but-
else that you guys want to do sooner, closer, before we undertake my next journey?
I would really
No.
like to find this goddamn.
I am still going to try. You may have solved my problem, but I am still going to try and find that god. I feel like that would
What-
still be an interesting outcome.
Conversation.
But for the time being, I'm quite all right finding out just what you've got in mind.
So how is dying like?
With the
We kind of just glossed over that.
Yeah,
I
we
just,
did.
I just.
Yeah,
felt
it
big.
I
hurt.
think I was the only one
It's
who
not something I
actually
really
asked.
want to repeat, if
Question.
I'm being honest.
What was it like on the other side? Is there an afterlife?
I was
Did you
dead
just get
for about
yoinked
2
out of it?
seconds, so
Did you just get yoinked out of it?
hard to tell.
question:
Yeah.
the place we're gonna go is called Song Spires.
Yes, in the top left.
Oh my fucking god! Who's doing that?
That's me. Sorry.
What? Okay.
Oh, we're in. Okay, we're in the.
Would those
universe.
happen to be bard related?
Yes.
Do you think there would possibly be a temple for a deity for bards there?
Most likely.
Okay, that's where I want to go.
Mm.
So what are you guys doing with that other dragon egg you guys are carrying around? Is that just a thing you guys are enjoying, or?
We have another dragon
Yeah,
egg.
you have 2 dragon eggs.
Oh.
Okay, okay.
When we go to bed, is the magic of the deck going to make it hatch into a young gold dragon?
No, it's not gonna magically hatch.
So is it
Wait.
just gonna?
Yeah, actually, hold on. You do have a dragon egg, and that one does turn into that dragon. I forgot about that. But didn't? Oh no, the other egg cracked. Never mind. You guys have a dragon egg.
I also have a phoenix egg. that we haven't done
We
anything.
should return home and like store those at our like palace or whatever. Don't we have
Yeah.
one of those?
We do have a palace.
You can't hit me, but
It's Osrul's guy's old house.
I think it's the. It does.
I could summon another one of my children to take care of them for us.
It went down.
Another one of my many children.
So, what do we want to do? I can get us to the Song Spires at night. I can get us there by tomorrow, even if we go back home to Yaka.
Okay, so at night we go back to Yaka. We leave the eggs there. I tell my child to summon another one of my children to take care of the eggs for us. Then we go to the Song Spires.
And I stop by my tavern to pick up the rest of my money.
Very well.
Sure. Stop rolling my dice.
You can just get us there now, though, Brig. At
Oh
least
yeah, I
you-
haven't really looked at teleportation that close.
yeah. You're pretty familiar with the area, so it wouldn't be too hard of a teleport.
Oh, yeah, wait, familiarity. Very familiar. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The GM rolls a D100 and consults the table. Okay. Yeah, okay. How many people does it teleport?
Up
Eight
to eight.
willing. Okay. So fine. Is that what? Is that the plan?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I use teleport.
Where
And
we
teleport is. We're teleporting
Home.
back home
Back home to Yaga.
to leave the eggs there in the care of one of my children.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, you guys are returning back to Yaka. That's a little early. You guys.
We're not staying there for long.
Wait, Michael.
What?
Roll a d100.
Sorry.
There's a
what?
very low chance of something bad happening, but if you roll a 1 to a 5,
You are an adult.
something bad could happen.
It's like 3d6 damage.
Can I start reading?
Is
my
it
book?
really? Is that it?
Would like to start reading.
Maybe it's like 3d8. I don't know.
Off target, similar area. Mishap. The spell's unpredictable magic results in a difficult journey. Each teleporting creature or the target object takes 3d10 force damage.
The destination you
Uh,
choose
oh,
must
and then
be
the
next to you and
GM
must rank
re-rolls on the table to
If
see where you wind up.
familiarity with the destination determines whether you arrive there successfully. Okay, so you guys are very familiar with that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's do this.
What are the
25 to,
odds, eh?
25 to 100 were there.
Yeah, that sucks.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 22.
What? Okay, so
You're
we're
off
just
target.
so we're slightly off target. It's like
It's 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance I was traveled. If you're at 120 miles, land off target, roll a 5 and a 3, you'd be off by 15% or 18 miles. Oh, God! Okay.
Math.
Oh, God! Okay.
you're teleported into a completely separate dragon's den. Are we in the ocean? Are we in the ocean? Oh no!
So it's a 45%, so you guys are 1,100 miles off. So how false destination works is, off target works is that it's 1d10 times 1d10 of the percent of the distance I was meant to be traveled. It's about 2,500 miles either way. I rolled a 9 and a 5, which is 45. So it's 45% of like 2,200 miles. So you guys missed by like 1,100 miles.
Ouch.
Okay.
So that's about 30 feet. So you missed. You guys arrive. We'll go here. You guys are in Howport.
Hilarious.
You guys are in Howport.
Well, we're very close to the Song Spires.
Well, we might as well go there now. Fuck going home. We'll deal with it.
I mean, you are way
We'll deal
closer.
with carrying the egg with.
You are way closer to Yaka than you were before, so you have the ability to travel over in your cup within like an hour.
That's not bad.
Do we want to? Sure, let's do that.
Let's do it. Yeah.
We'll go home. We'll drop off an egg.
Okay.
Go
You
back.
guys fly over. You do notice like a trail of people kind of leaving Yaka. And by the time you guys land, you guys kind of land at your front doorstep, drop off the egg. You guys kind of get things situated, make sure everything's okay. Kind of swap things out, fix things up. And as you guys are kind of like leaving again, you notice that like the amount of guards that are normally around is very low.
Alright, shall we approach the guards and ask what the fuck is going on?
Yes, I'd like to hear them explain it.
You see a guard
Why?
running
Oh, you
by,
shit.
and you snack, and he goes, it's been a while since you guys have been around. How are you guys doing?
Better question. How is the city doing?
Oh, we're doing great, except for the fact we're in war. But,
With who?
right now, Rohina.
And why?
I don't know. I'm just as lost as you are. I'm just a guard. I just get sent out wherever they
Okay.
need me.
How is it going?
We're winning,
Then why is everyone leaving?
because we're winning. Everyone that's leaving is most likely a military recruit heading over there to help out. It's paying someone
Okay,
well.
lads, we may need to stop the war.
Stop a war or win a war?
I
Either
prefer
one.
win, but let's.
Winning
Either-
also involves stopping,
Let's-
so you know.
I would like to go back to the what's the main area? A tower? Where do we do our stuff?
We own a keep in Vlago and we own the government in Yaga.
I know, but like okay, so the like middle area, the
Crown.
is it
the
like a
crown
spire
guard.
or?
I own a tab.
Anyway, I'm gonna go there and talk to the child that I left in charge.
Okay.
That's
Ask
slightly.
why
How
there's
are
a
we at
going
war?
on, and
Um.
I am going to have the serious like
Wait, which one? Yaga's the one you got. Chairman. Oh nope. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking of the wrong city.
What?
I was thinking of Lago.
You know, we're not rulers of Vlago. We're the chairman of Vlago, but we own Yaga.
Okay, sorry, wrong way.
So we're losing the war then.
No,
No, I think no.
sorry.
He just used the wrong city.
I used the wrong city. Vlago's the one that's. Well, you guys now know Vlago's in war, I guess. Card let you know.
In any case, we're going into the center, and I'm going to ask the child I left, the child of mine I left in charge, why there's a war going on, and I'm going to have that
In
like
Vlago.
that angry parent face.
So the country we own is not at war, just where our keep is.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, never
So we're in
mind.
peacetime.
Yeah, you're in peacetime. Sorry, that was my bad. I don't. Where did Vlago go?
Okay,
Man, that's a damn good question.
Sad that I wanted to win a war.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. I kind of want to be at war.
Do you
But
want
we can always start a
Do you
war.
want to? Do you want to drop your stuff off at Vlago instead?
We
No,
could
because
start a
we
war
own-
with
we own
Vlago
Vlago.
after they have
And why would
beaten
we
off
care
whoever
about
they were
that?
fighting, and then we can go take all of their claims.
wait, so are we in the? Now I'm
Vlago-
confused on which place we're in.
This
Are
is
we in the
Yaga.
place? Yeah, but I don't remember.
This one's Yaga. Remember, because we attacked from like the seaboard side, and then we ended up having to go through the gate anyway because Michael had a battle map at the gate.
Not at all, but I'm glad you do.
Is this the thing you did with me or without me?
With you.
Okay.
Wait, no, without you.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember this.
This
But
is the city we own. This is the city we own. This one's Yaga.
I'm trying to think of where I left that child in charge.
You left
You
her in
would have left
Yaga.
it in charge here because this is where we have authority.
So you walk up and you're
Okay.
like, what is happening? And she kind of looks at you and goes, don't get on my ass about it. Fuck off. This is not my fault. This is a different city. Why are you getting on me about it? I don't see you hanging around here doing paperwork all day. No. Give me a break. You're wondering why Vlago's at war. I couldn't tell you
I was just
either.
asking why there's a war going on.
I don't know, like maybe 3 weeks ago, all of a sudden they're like, we're declaring war because we don't like them for some reason. They didn't really explain why. They just kind of like brushed over the fact of going to war and the reasoning behind it.
So they attack first.
As that I know of, yes.
Well, it sounds like someone needs to be put in their place.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. If they attacked first, and it's very obvious to anyone looking at us that they attacked first, then we destroy them. If there's even a question.
We will pull them apart at the molecular level.
Are we the United States? Are we the peacekeeping force of the entire continent?
Hey, no. Hey, they can't. Hey, they don't fuck with our boats.
Well, yeah, I was gonna
They
say.
hit the second castle.
Okay. Okay, so we
Chris,
have this area.
Chris, they hit the
Chris has
second
his
castle.
Area, his
They hit
place
the
he wants
second
to
keep.
rule. No, I'm trying to think of this in my mind. So we have this. Chris has like that island he wants to rule, right?
Mhm. Yeah, so we own Yaga. Yaga is our kingdom.
Yeah,
Vlaga
I know
is
this.
their-
I was just trying. I was trying. You want to rule that one island, right?
I mean,
or
not
do
that
you
you know
already?
yet, but yes.
Okay. This isn't for a gameplay thing. It's for a funny thing. And then I have my marquee area. We get like another kingdom or two, and we can make NATO.
Yeah, we're the UN. I mean, right now, Dawnfall Ruins, nobody lives there.
I mean,
So
wherever the five of us
We are the
we
UN.
are basically an atomic bomb.
yeah,
Oh, this is great.
Not only are we basically an atomic bomb, we're also just like got the combined might of.
I'm gonna inch over to Figs and
Everything.
be like,
Million power and Rise of Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I'm gonna inch over to Figs and be like, probably shouldn't let that.
That's why all the bitches want me. I got 1,000,000 power.
I can't hear.
items.
I'm gonna be like. probably
That's why
shouldn't
my
let
wife
that-
left me. I only had 1,000 power.
Slade, you are trying to talk to me.
Yeah, I know.
Those commercials are wild.
I'm gonna turn.
Okay.
Can I go grab the rest of like whatever funds are? Because I've been gone for a while, right?
Yeah.
So I'd like to go to a tavern.
I'm gonna grab another Baja Blast.
Do you remember what we agreed to on figuring out money wise?
Yeah, I wrote it down. It was 110 gold per night and 33,000 or 3,300 gold per month.
Okay.
wait, you get how much per month?
3,300.
Okay, 3,000.
I misspoke the first time, not 30.
You've been gone for about. I think you've been gone for about 3 weeks, so you get about 2,800 gold.
It's not bad.
Ain't bad at all. Good to have a business, boys.
Passive income.
Airtown has magical items. So does Mexeris. What it's paying.
How's everyone doing?
Monday.
Doing well. You were trying to speak to Gibby earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like it wasn't important. It was just a little joke.
Well, you wanted to do it.
A little
I was just gonna
little dance.
inch over to Figs and be like, we probably shouldn't let Nexirus know this, but we are in a very good position to take over this continent.
Nexirus has already drawn his own.
Maps.
Yeah, Nexirus has already cut.
Next year's
off,
is just
like-
drawing borders at this point.
Yeah.
Mexeris just has darts that
You
just
walk
throw
into his
and
you walk
brain
into
wave
his
and I
room and it's
progress
just like you walk into his room and it's like that board with all the lines of him just being like, if we start here.
No, it's not. It's not like
next year's. I didn't know you were taking up cartography.
it's not like it's
Okay.
always sunny. It's not like that dartboard. It's like a map of the continent, and it has like the like the radiating circles on like
Yeah.
your map, and one of them like is written like 2 years, 4 years, 15 years, and it's
Tomorrow.
Like how big yeah, tomorrow. It's like how big the empire is gonna get in like my 30-year plan.
It's the
I'm all
30-year
for this.
war.
We could just go on a.
Man, we could always.
The campaign could just go on to we're conquering the continent.
We're just playing Civ.
We're playing Age of Empires.
Mean
Dude.
fucking Steve.
Guys, we haven't. Wait, you're an artificer, right?
I am, yes.
I know what we need to do.
Give
We
me all of your
need to
gold.
create
Death
Raython.
Star?
Give me all of your gold, and I will make us magical nukes at it.
No, we don't. I don't want a nuke. I want a
Legalize
fucking
nuclear
A10.
bombs.
They march out their fucking troops and we just strafe them with depleted uranium.
Who needs a meteor
Legalize
storm?
nuclear magic.
I don't know how long this is taking, but could Fang be reading at least one of his books by now?
Yeah.
Michael?
Yeah, I said yeah.
I didn't hear
It didn't come through.
It didn't
Yeah,
come
it
through.
Didn't what through?
No, can we just create? Can we just create Northrop Grumman? We can just found it.
All right. So Michael, let me just ask this out of character. Did you have a plan for this session, or are we just gonna keep riffing and wasting time?
No, I have a plan. It's just wherever you guys go with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he doesn't have a plan. We're just gonna keep riffing.
Well, I mean, I can't really like 100% plan everything out. Like,
No, I get that.
I want to go. Okay, I want to go to where there's probably a place where like reports on this whole situation are being like collected, right?
yeah, it's called the newspaper, but
No, it's called the Ministry of Defense.
I meant like a war. I meant like a war room.
yeah, there's probably a war room in Vlago that you can go to. But Yaka's Yaka's like undisturbed for the war right now. Like they haven't gone in to do anything. They've been sitting on the sidelines just kind of watching.
I know where we're going.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I'm.
I know what we're gonna do today.
Yeah, this squirrel.
Cliche.
You know what? Tomorrow I will ask where the squirrel that you're so interested is in.
Really?
Or
Hey, turns through the fourth wall.
Didn't I do like a deception to convince him that a completely unrelated squirrel was was the squirrel,
I feel like you did.
I think you did.
and that it was dead? Because we killed
you did.
we killed a squirrel, and I was like, didn't I deceive him into thinking that was the squirrel?
I remember you
I thi-
trying. I don't know if you succeeded.
I remember it succeeding because you were slightly disappointed that you didn't get to kill the actual squirrel.
Yeah, but then what was that hullabaloo about me tracing the one in the courtyard?
I think you just hate squirrels in general.
Yeah, I think you just hate squirrels.
I do.
I think okay, now I remember now. I think we did the whole deception thing, and then I was told that it was actually a character thing. I was like, oh, and then we just kind of voided the timeline.
Okay, you thought it was a character goof. You found out it was backstory, and you were like, I'm not going to deprive him of backstory.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that's what happened.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that sounds more like what. Yeah.
That makes
Because I was like, I don't want to mess with his stuff.
Well, how were you supposed to know it hadn't come up?
Having what up?
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting a drink.
I'm going to the bathroom.
I think we're gonna end session there.
All right.